Hey guys.
Alright folks, we're here today to check out one of the latest singles from Aborted. They have a new album coming out, and this song is Dreadbringer featuring Duerr of Shadow of Intent, one of my favorite bands out there. At least in the deathcore scene.
Yeah, definitely.
But anyways, Aborted is going to be touring in North America this summer, or spring, late spring, early summer, whatever you call it. So check out tour dates on their socials. And we're here because, first of all, I'm a fan of the band. You're not.
I'm not. But I do respect that you have the friendship with Sven, and
Yeah, he's a buddy of mine, and I love the band.
I'll sit back here and try to relax.
He's one of the greatest dudes in metal. Let me just say this: one of the greatest dudes in metal.
Full respect, but it's not my thing.
Maybe you'll like this one.
Maybe I will, because I do like Shadow of Intent.
Okay, so there you go. There's always something to look forward to. You ready?
Yeah.
Starting okay.
Oh yeah. Boom, 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 boom. Can't go wrong with that.
It's coming. that was good. I have the album. I haven't heard it yet, but obviously I'm going to check it out because I want to do a review and I'm going to have a chat with Sven. I don't know if we're going to do it on Zoom or if we'll do it in person when he comes to town. But we'll figure shit out because I definitely want to talk to him about the album because I'm not 100% sure, but I think the album, not a concept album, but it's a concept in terms of, I think every song on the record features a different vocalist in it, which is fucking cool if you ask me.
Yeah.
That's fucking, I don't know how they're going to pull it off live, some of those songs, but that's a different story for a different show. But that's fucking cool.
What do you think?
I fucking love it. What I thought was really interesting is that this song takes a lot of Shadow of Intent DNA in it. Not just because he's featuring the song, but even sound wise.
It's very, and you know what? I think that's the only reason why I kind of like the song.
Oh, you didn't hate it?
I didn't hate it, but I also didn't fully like it. It's because I like the Shadow of Intent stuff, and I knew vocally it wasn't going to be able to. I wasn't going to be able to attract to it vocally as much because the Shadow of Intent vocals were going to mix with this quite well, but musically there was a lot of big moments and the stuff that you get from Shadow of Intent that I was like, okay, I do like this stuff. Like this stuff I do enjoy. So whenever that would leave, it still was kind of like I was still enjoying musically wise. But whenever there was that hint of Shadow of Intent or even their own stuff that I kind of liked here and there, like musically the song was pushing me in and pulling at me like, you know, bits and pieces here.
To me it started more like a prototypical Aborted song. Like super intense.
Yeah.
Like super intense, in your face. Like a wall of sound that's just like pushes you backwards.
But then it kind of built up a little bit.
Yeah, and then it started to feel like it started to morph more into the Shadow of Intent DNA, if you will, start to creep in more into the song musically and became more of a hybrid, which allowed the song to be a little bit easier to digest. So if you're not a fan of Aborted, but you're a fan of Shadow of Intent, you listen to this song, I think it's something you can gravitate to. Because it's more of a blended experience. It's not fully one, and it's not fully the other. It's got a little bit of both worlds, but I like that. And I think if they, once again, I haven't heard the album yet, but if you're going to go with the idea of having different guys coming in from different bands for different songs, to me it makes sense if you make the songs your own take on one of their songs. Like, not your own take on one of their songs, but almost like if Aborted was to create a Shadow of Intent song, or if Shadow of Intent was to write an Aborted song, this is how it would sounded like. Mm-hmm. So I like that vibe, especially if that's the overall idea that you're going with. I like that because I think that's really cool. It's really unique. It's different. Will make the album stand out from all of the previous records in the discography. It's going to have this very unique DNA to it. And like I said, if you're a fan that's sitting on the periphery of the band, then maybe certain songs feel a little bit abrasive because of the brutality that they have. Because Aborted is a really brutal, heavy band. So having that, I think it allows those fans to kind of like creep in a little bit more. And I think the album is going to have those characteristics just based on this one single. They have, I think, another single out. But I don't like to listen to singles before I review an album.
Yeah.
I don't mind, but I'd rather go into the album with a clear mind, with no preconceived ideas. So I try to check as few singles as possible, unless it's a band that you kind of know what you're getting yourself in once you're getting yourself in it. Like, you know what I mean? Like a band like Death Angel, for example. Checking out a single, No Harm, No Foul. You kind of know what you're getting yourself into when you pick up that record. Like, they're not going to give you like a prog song or whatever, you know what I mean? So some I don't mind, some I'd rather just go into the record and be surprised by it. But anyways, I really enjoyed the song. I thought it was a great song musically because it merged the two bands really well. Vocally merged the two bands really well. So I liked it all around. I really like it. The guitar sound is really good. And the drums, very powerful as you would expect them to be. Now, the video itself looks almost like something out of like a Resident Evil scene. Like, I don't know, like an alien with like fucking things growing from him, whatever. Speaking of aliens, I was watching Ancient Aliens. New season is out. So I was watching today, and they were talking about top 10 alien influencers. Oh. Like I two words that I never thought I was going to see together.
Were we on the list?
Alien. You are.
Mine alien. Oh yeah.
Yeah, according to the Americans, you are.
I am an alien influencer.
Technically, I have an alien name.
But you are an alien influencer, technically.
To them, too. Yeah, but we're not there. We're here.
True.
So, it would only be if we're trying to creep in there. You know. Anyhow, the point being is, I never thought I was going to hear aliens and influencers in the same sentence. So, apparently that's a thing. And one of them, I think was number 2 on the list, is one that's working at Area 51. Apparently he's got a gig there. And his name is J-Rod. Now, doesn't that sound like a porn star name?
J-Rod, yeah.
To me, it sounds...
Or like a rapper, like an early 2000s rapper.
Yeah. Early 2000s rapper.
Like he would have a
late
song
90s,
like...
early 2000s.
Yeah.
He definitely had a song produced by Jermaine Dupri. Like, for sure.
Yeah.
For sure. He probably had Nas featured on one of his songs.
He was wearing the white hat to the side.
The Kangol.
Yeah, no. The white hat. Like, the brimmed, pristine white hat. The shades with, like, the long-ass polo. Like, a polo 5 times too big. And the jeans that were, like... Oh, they were on by, like... the measly of his ass. Like, his ass was out, but, like...
So he was part of the Wu-Tang Clan. That's kind of what you're... That's the description.
Big-ass chain,
That's what you just gave the description.
Big-ass chain.
It was like hanging out with Ghostface Killah and Raekwon. J-Rod.
Big-ass... J-Rod, man.
So, anyways...
He was part of...
I was watching this, and J-Rod came to mind, because he looked like a freaking alien thing there. And I'm like... And then it didn't dawn on me when I was watching the show. Because there was so much stupidity leading up to that point.
Yeah, that's true.
That when it got to number 2 on the list, I was like, nothing really surprises me at this point. You know what I mean? Like,
I was expecting like Logan Paul.
One of the alien influencers was the Egyptian guy, not King Tut, like Autonomon or whatever this fucking name is. Anyways, he was married with Nefertiti. So, anyways, because apparently he had a long head, and therefore he was what do you call it?
Alien.
No, he was like you. He was like mixed.
Oh.
He was mixed, like, you know what I mean, like different ethnicities, put them together. Anyhow,
and that makes him an alien.
So, well, one of them was alien.
Oh, okay.
One of them was alien. So anyhow, we went through so much stupidity in that top 10 that when we got to J-Rod at number 2. And not even dawned on me that it sounded like a porn star name. It was like the other day I got a message on my phone. This has nothing to do with Aborted, but it has to do with this story. We'll get back to Aborted just in a hot second. I got a message on my phone because I belong to this neighborhood, like, not neighborhood watch, but this neighborhood chat thing that exists online. So if people like, if there's an accident or a dog is lost or whatever, you can post there, and then it's like a community. It's like
scammed.
It's like a virtual community watch, if you will. But it's like a forum where you can post shit.
It's just for the community to like be
like on the alert on certain things, like a road closure
some guy
or
got
whatever.
Fucking scammed. Yeah,
so somebody posted that they were trying to lease some property in a plaza, and they got scammed by this girl named Anna. Anna. Her name was Anna, and her last name was Leorifice. And then when I read that, I was like, dude, that spells anal orifice. Like, what the fuck? This is like a Simpsons joke, you know, what, like when Bart calls. So when I now thinking about J-Rod, I'm like, dudes, do you realize that's totally made up? Like, there's no way, like if you're gonna name the alien something, like J-Rod sounds like a porn star.
J-Rod is a porn star, rapper from the early
or a rapper that became a porn star, or a porn star that became a rapper, or whatever.
Dude,
I don't know. Like,
he was with Mike Shinoda.
Oh yeah, for sure. In Styles of Beyond.
Styles of Beyond. Ryu.
Yeah. Talk.
Yeah.
What was the name of that band?
Oh,
Fort Minor.
Fort Minor.
Yeah. He was the guy that never rapped in Fort Minor.
He was the guy that they were talking about.
In Fort Minor, yeah. So
he's not your every day on the block. Dude, they were talking about him.
All right, J-Rod. So anyhow, the video had a little bit of that Resident Evil vibe.
You say J-Rod vibe?
No, Resident Evil. I just thought about J-Rod when I see that creature, like, coming together, like, with, like, fucking, I don't know what it was, like, scorpion...
The hooks.
Hooks and shit.
Yeah, I can't look at hooks the same. Ever since that fucking video where the hooks was in...
Oh, that was Vitriol.
The Vitriol video, ever since that video, man.
Fuck. Don't remind me of that. You know, somebody complained. Somebody complained in the video that we didn't talk about the song. How can you watch that video?
How can you watch that song
and then talk about the song?
Yeah. Like,
the whole point of the video is for you to talk about the video, not for you to talk about the song. Yeah, dude. The song becomes irrelevant. Like,
the song was irrelevant after I confirmed my suspicions that it was real. And that he didn't know. Thank God he didn't know, or else the video would have been on Patreon because he threw up and we couldn't post it on YouTube.
Oh fuck! If I knew that was
if you
real
knew
before,
that was real,
I would have totally vomited. I would have totally puked my ass off because, like, I was pale and I thought it was fake, and I was pale, so never mind that.
It was real.
So Aborted needs to do one of those videos.
No more crucifixion videos.
It wasn't crucifixion.
It was like modern day crucifixion.
Fuck.
Jesus is lucky he didn't get that shit. Fuck. You know how much that would hurt?
Jesus is a pussy. Like, those guys had it bad. Those guys had it
And
bad.
they lived to tell the tale.
Yeah, those guys had it bad. Jesus,
No,
what the
but
fuck?
I'm
Those are
saying,
walking
like,
apart.
he's lucky that, hooks and wires and shit wasn't invented back in the good old days.
No, it's just the Romans didn't have the imagination to pull it off.
True.
They were fucking lazy, too.
Let's nail this guy on a piece of wood.
Yeah. Fuck.
Yeah, and the first guy was like, ooh, really? And then it's like, not that way, man.
Let's nail him with some wood.
No, let's nail him on a piece of wood. Oh, really? Not that way, man.
No, we're Romans, we're not Greeks. That's exactly how that
the
conversation
Romans still also did that stuff.
Yeah, the Romans also dabbed. I must say, the Romans also dabbed.
They were also very cultured.
Yeah, they were fluid.
Fluid.
They were fluid, for sure. They were definitely very fluid. That reminds me of that joke of, what do you call somebody? No? Okay, fine. Anyhow, back to Aborted.
Oh, I thought we were going to end.
No, I just want to get your final take on it.
Like I said, I enjoyed musically.
You came in with really dire hopes.
No, I came in with a little bit good expectations because of Shadow of Intent, and that's what fully saved me in this song. I enjoyed some Aborted bits of, like, musical wise, but I also feel like they were very heavily.
So when they come to town, because like I said, you're not going.
So yeah, that's
you're
the
not
end of the video, right?
No,
dude. As much as I respect Sven and I respect the friendship that has been created through the channel and everything.
And I feel the Benz on the tour package I'm
doing not only him a disservice by coming. I'm doing whoever could have bought that ticket that I'm shamefully taking. I'm doing them a disservice too.
All right, fair enough.
I would never use.
Plus, also the rest of the bands are probably not on your cup of tea.
I'd be outside if it was at where did we see Catatonia and where did we see Caligula's?
No, I think they're playing somewhere else.
You know where we saw Caligula's?
Axis.
Yeah,
Axis
where you can go outside and smoke. I'd come back and I'd be smelling of Joanna's and Mary Jane.
Every place you can go outside and smoke and then go back in.
Not a lot of them. Some of them you can't go outside.
No, all of them have a smoking area.
Well, that's what I would have been doing.
Yeah, that's not worth it.
It's not worth it. I might as well stay home and do the same thing.
Yeah.
At least here, if I get really high, I can, I don't know, like strum my guitar.
You missed out that other tour that I went to was the Carnival.
The one that my friends keep making fun of me? Yeah, the Carnival of Death.
That was a fucking great tour.
And my friends made fun of me because of that one.
That was a great tour.
Because they're like, what the fuck is this? Carnival of Death?
Dude, it was like the whole tour was death metal bands. They kept
sending me the clown from American Horror Stories. They kept sending me that shit.
Your friends are a bunch of nerds. I don't know. I was going to say something offensive, so I won't. All right. Anyways. On that note, I'm looking forward to the record. I'm looking forward to the tour, and I'm definitely looking forward to the show. Last time I saw these guys, they were playing with Lorna Shore and Ingested. Angel Crypt, I believe, was on that bill as well. And Of Sulfur. Holy fuck, that was a great that was a great bill. So anyhow, looking forward to a tour. Hopeful for them to have a long set. That tour they had a decent set because after them was Lorna Shore. So hopefully they have a long set because I want to see a lot of this new material live. So we'll see how it goes. Once again, go check out their social media. Find out everything that you need to know about the album, the tour, how to get tickets, how to pre-order, all that good shit, all that good stuff. And don't forget their merch because they have fucking cool merch, man. And those action figurines that I collect and shit.
Oh yeah.
They got all sorts of good shit. Really, really cool stuff. I in my humble opinion, when it comes to t-shirt designs in death metal, I think Aborted has some of the coolest shit out there from a design standpoint. Really, I don't know who does their merch designs, but they're on point. They're on point. I got one that Sven gave me that has is it Michael from Friday the 13th? Is it Michael? No, that's Jason. Sorry, I was confused the two. They look alike. Anyways,
They don't.
White dudes with machetes and shit. So
The one doesn't have a machete, but okay.
Okay, whatever. It has him in the back in the camp and everything. I fucking love it. I think it's cool as shit.
That's so weird. Yeah, they're both like I
was
understand.
confused the two.
They're
What do
both
you
horror
mean?
characters and they're both white dudes, but like they're not the same. That's like saying like, oh, look at my T-shirt. Look at that. That's Shaq. What do you mean? That's fucking Carl Anthony Towns. Like that's nowhere near the same person.
Are they both black?
That's why I said
Oh,
that.
okay.
And they're both basketball players.
Are they both big?
Yes.
Okay, so then I could.
But
see
that's why I said that's exactly why I chose Towns and not Kobe. I chose like
Okay. Two equivalents.
The difference is, like in the other one has hair, one also doesn't, and one is Shaq and one is Carl Anthony Towns.
I know, but for white people, they probably are the same. For me, I just have a hard time. I always confuse the two. It's just whatever. Just give me a break here.
I'll give you a break. English is your second language.
Exactly. Anyhow, whatever. We'll see you all at the next one.
See ya.